What up, fools? Smoke Guy. It's your guy, Smoke Guy, Dark Cloud Fab. We're back for round 3. Facebook Marketplace, custom motorcycles. We're going to check them out. I'll give my opinions, crack some jokes probably, but it's all good. It's all love and respect, man. You're doing, making unique items, and I'm all for it. So let's see what we got. Here we go. Facebook. I tried to OfferUp and Craigslist, but it doesn't search real well. It's a lot of ads and bullshit. So I guess we're sticking with Marketplace on this thing. So it said we got more than 10 since last time I searched it. So let's click on it and see what we got. Alright, first one. 2003 Bob Shop Harley Chopper. $4,500. What is a Bob Shop? I don't know. 2003. So it's probably a Sportster, maybe. Alright, it's in Wisconsin. It's $4,500. 2003 Bob Shop custom motorcycle. 110 super stock engine. Dual carb. I don't know. I think I prefer a single carb. V-twin stuff, you know. Why mess with two if you can only? I mean, they work good with one, so that's just me though. Edelbrock manifold. What? Oh, maybe I'm not up on this stuff, but I didn't know Edelbrock made manifolds for bikes. Primo belt setup, some paint cracking, chipping, not bad. Air ride. I'm interested to see what that is. Diamond cut fins on motor. That's nice. Runs and drives. Don't know much else about it. Has clean title. Title says 2003 Bob Shop. I don't know what that is. Bob Shop. Alright, let's take a look. It's like a emerald kind of shiny green, which, you know, I can deal with. Again, it's kind of like them Orange County, fucking West Coast chopper style, you know, late 90s, early 2000s. Not my jam. The chopper usually doesn't have a front fender, but they got one on there. It's got some wild looking wheels. I wonder if those are one-off or not. They look like aluminum, kind of like, you know, water jetted or something. But they could be mass-produced ones. It almost looks like a wave or flames. I don't know. Got front disc. Is it dual disc in the front? Looks like it. Dual disc in the front, which seems overkill for a chopper. But he said air ride. I don't. Looks like it's hardtailed. Let's keep looking. It's got a big ass headlight on it. Can't zoom. Air ride. I don't know. It looks like maybe a custom frame on it. Fender mounts are kind of unique. I don't mind those. Looks like the hardware is like internal, so you can't even see it. So that's pretty clean. I can respect that. Seat flows right into the fender. That's cool. Exhaust is kind of got cool little twirlies and spinnies. Looks like a little kickback T-bar. I think he's got a mirror on it though. Edelbrock manifold. Huh? It's kind of a cool manifold. Yeah, it almost looks like a car manifold. It's kind of like what I'm doing on this Magna. It had 4 staggered carbs. Fucking nightmare to deal with. So I basically made like what looks to be like a car, like a small 4-cylinder car manifold. I made it aluminum sheet metal manifold, and I'm single carb. I pulled a Rochester carb single barrel that I had. I think that should be enough to feed that V4. So we'll see. Stay tuned. Alright, you got the side license plates, chain, belt to chain probably. I mean, it looks cool. It's got cool graphics on it. Tubes though, I don't know. Chopper, like I don't know. Maybe I'm a silly goose, I guess. But like I said, chopper, strip down, springer, girder, hardtail. I don't think you need a front fender. I mean, if you're hardcore, you go no front brakes, jockey, suicide shift. I mean, that's the most hardcore of the hardcore right there. But you know, there's varying levels. But so it's cool. I'd say it's more of a custom than a chopper, but it looks to be hardtail. I don't know. He said air ride. I still haven't figured that out. So it's an S&S motor. Oh, they did like almost like a dimpled design on it, like a lowrider. You know what you do when you're engraving? Kind of background gets like dimpled around the design. So that's cool. I haven't really ever seen that before. God, it had to be an insane amount of work. Belt drive looks cool. I like the cover too. It's kind of like a deco style. Yeah, too much front brakes on this guy. Dual discs. I don't know. Them wheels had to be custom. They look custom as hell. You know, they look like they were water jetted, and then shit, they even got little designs in them too. Alright, that's it. We never found out about the air ride. So, I don't know, maybe there's a fucking shock or bag under, or maybe the seat's got a bag, airbag. That's possible. It might be hardtail with the airbag seat. That's kind of what I'm doing with the Pharaoh. I got a single bag, and we're doing a girder with an airbag, which I don't think has been done before, but it might have. But we're trying it. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Alright, we got a K100 Cafe Racer. I think we had a K100 last time. This is an 85. He wants $12,500. Got a little video going. We'll get back to that. 85 Cafe, fully custom built. Perfect running order, starts, idles, rides, beautiful. Built for reliability and style, not just display. Alright, cool. I respect that, man. That's what I try to do. I mean, usually I do a couple. Every year I'm trying to do like a show bike, which is a wild ass bike that potentially could be unrideable, and then I like to build everything else that's like you can use it, but it's going to be unique, and there'll be little touches here and there that are going to be different than anything else you've ever seen. So that's kind of what we do. That's what I do. So respect. We rebuilt the engine and trans. They had 15,000 miles on it. I said last time about miles on a motorcycle. I don't think it cares. I don't think it matters. You know, you can rake me in the comments or whatever, but I'd rather the condition is more important than the miles. So that's my thing. Says 75 miles on the on the rebuilt combo, custom seat and paint, British Racing green. Cool, I like that. Moto Gadget, yeah, that's definitely cafe shit. LED turn signals, brake lights, headlight, custom exhaust with incredible tone. New radiator, slick liquid cooled, yeah, it's K100. Power brick rear sets. Rebel Moto triple cam and handlebars, all fluids freshly changed, system gone through. 12.5. He says it's a professional level cafe build. Yeah, I mean maybe, but it sounds like you just bought a bunch of parts. I guess fitting it up might have been a challenge, but hey, you didn't really do anything fabrication wise, I don't think. Not what you're listening. He has a spreadsheet with all the parts and prices. Dude, you can spend as much as you want on your motorcycle. You're probably not going to get it back. That's just the nature of the game, man. I make a lot of shit, so it works out a little bit better for me, but if you're just buying everything, you're not getting that back, dude. Alright, we got a video. It doesn't seem to be loading. The top trees look super clean. I like how they, when they do the inset, where it spreads to pull them out or put them in, the adjustment. That's cool. What is this line going to the stem? That seems crazy. I hope that's not a ground. Did he just ground it on the stem? Alright, I don't know if that's... Oh, here we go. The video went back. Here we go. Okay, so that is the show for the bike. Tail section looks super clean. He's got little dots on the edge. Looks like they just chopped the rear subframe. Which, to me, you gotta do a hoop, man. It's just little things like that take it to the next level. I know it looks clean, but someone like me is gonna pick that apart. I could just chop anything, cut it where it ends, and it just, I don't know, it disrupts the flow of the bike to me. If you're gonna put a tail section like that, you should have a rear hoop that follows that. I think structurally it works, and it just looks nicer. I don't know, is that a ground on the freaking stem? Not. So that's a Moto Gadget. It's kind of like an old school one. I thought he had like one of them little tiny ones that have like the LED, where you can barely see it. Nice seat. Looks like the stock tank. The paint's nice. It's a clean bike. I mean, I guess these are probably pretty cool bikes to do like cafe builds with. Like I said, I think you need a frame hoop in the back for that tail. I don't hate the wheels. I have to really do some research on the K100s if they're a single-sided swing arm, which I think so, because this guy didn't get crazy with it. It's a shaft-driven bike. I guess that's how they do it, which is cool. Definitely gets that cafe Street Fighter type style going. What else we got here? Standard forks. I mean, if you're asking this kind of money, dude, you gotta do upside down. I don't know on a BMW what you would do. On a lot of other bikes, they'll use like a GSXR or like a R1 front end. On a lot of cafes I've seen, because it's upside down fork. They're really good forks. They have adjustability. The suspension is just greatly improved when you do something like that. I'm actually doing a cafe build where I'm taking some old stock forks. I'm probably gonna revalve them, and then I'm gonna kind of what they do in some of the chopper stuff is I'm gonna turn the stanchions so it's just it's clean, and I'm gonna flip them, and we're gonna see how that works. So it should be interesting. Stay tuned for that as well. I got a lot of things in the oven. I can't tell if these are clip-ons or not. It's a lot of the same kind of pictures. Exhaust looks cool. Like I said, the seat's nice, tail's nice. I would have done the rear hoop. It's got like a little mini front fender in it. Yeah, they are clip-ons. So, alright, I was gonna talk shit, but clip-ons is a cafe thing. If you don't do clip-ons, you can do like I think they call them clubmen, where they kind of kick down. But they need to be low, so you're like leaning forward. Yes, well, the same pictures. What else did I want to see? Dual discs in the front makes sense on a cafe though. Liquid cooled, I'm not a huge fan of, but the K100s are cool bikes. Again, I don't know if that's it looks like maybe an aftermarket shock on there, so I'll respect that. Alright, yeah, if it was me, if you're asking this kind of money, you need a, I don't know what they do on the BMWs. I don't know if there is a BM. I'm sure there might be a BMW with, high-end suspension. But if you want to get asking crazy money, you do all-in suspension, upside-down forks, or GSXR or R1 front end. To upgrade. A cafe racer is supposed to be fast and cornering, going through the twisty roads and diving through city streets. It should be very maneuverable. So that's how you should work it. So yeah, this is definitely, I think, overpriced, but good luck, my friend. Let's do one more. I kind of want to see this. Absolutely gorgeous built 2002 Dyna lowrider. Stunning example of a well-modified, taken care of Dyna. The blue paint is perfect. Sea of chrome, shining and new. Power is unmatched. I highly doubt that. Pictures don't do justice. Tasteful mods, custom heavy spoke rims, blue paint. Everything you'd want chromed. Yeah. Monster 1550 kit. Not sure what that is. Fast, loud, light, and low. Keeps up with baggers, no problem. He said, if you're looking to win awards, this is the bike. These guys really sell their shit hard, man. Looks like he's willing to make some trades. Let's see what he's got. This is a terrible first picture. It's just like the front end. Everything does look chromed and probably purchased, but he's got some like LED, almost like Amazon looking LED light on it, so I don't know about that. The paint looks nice. Yeah, he's got chrome everywhere. It's a soft tail. These pictures are not great. He was asking $7,500. Now he's open to offers. Yeah, you need to take some nicer pictures, my friend. Always buying. Yeah, these are terrible pictures. All right, we're gonna move on. This is not a lowrider bike. I don't. Oh, yeah, no. Like a Vikla or a Vikla or whatever. Yeah, I don't know about it, but I've done some lowrider shows. You need fucking 100-spoke wheels and big ape hangers, and probably more chrome than this. So, and then some wild ass paint job on the tins. To call it a lowrider, I would not. Everyone's mislabeling their shit except this K100 guy. All right, let's do this one. Sportster 83. He's showing it being ridden. That's cool. Clean. Diamond stitch seat. T-bars. T-bars I will have available on the website fairly shortly. So, in different, we'll do basic ones and then we'll kind of get wild with some of them. So, check that out. Crash bar with skateboard wheels on the end. Okay. LED lights. Arlen Ness. Big Sucker Stage 1. exhaust, handlebar bag, sporty mob, wide foot pegs, sissy bar, stock suspension, stock motor, runs and drives, brand new clutch. He's looking to trade for MT-07 or a Dyna. That's kind of an interesting mix. Not the greatest picture. Probably shouldn't put your license plate in the picture either. Oh, he just, okay, he didn't say this was custom, really. Yeah, I should, we're going to take this one out. Alright, let's look at this one. 2001 Harley Davidson Custom. Pink. You don't see that very often. $2,500, that's not a bad price. 01 1200 bobber. We'll see. Hardtail, fat tire, chain conversion. He laid the bike down because of a dog. Oh, yeah. Sometimes dogs will just... Some dogs just absolutely hate motorcycles. It's wild. Bars are trash. Front end may need work. Okay, that's why the price is okay. He probably should go maybe a little lower. Left side foot bag came out. All primary fluid leaked out. Probably needs a new primary. Unless the threads could be retapped on that. This sounds like my kind of freaking bike. Minor work to have this little scoot by spring. Clean title. Pink tank is definitely unique. He's got like, looks like a Z-bar maybe. Nice Vans. Nice ska inspired Vans. Respect that. I love me some ska. You know, the specials. Huge fan. Alright, let's see what we got. Yeah, pink. Bright pink tank, man. He's got the spoke wheels. That's cool. Dude, I think he might not have a front fucking brake on this thing. So this guy is legit. Looks fairly clean. Wrapped exhaust. No front fender either. Yeah, it's kind of like a classic vintage style chopper. It is hardtail. You got old school spring seat. So the rear fender is black. I don't know. I guess I would at least put some pink in there to match the tank. Kind of looks like an old school headlight. Oh, it used to be black. Alright. You said different bars on it too. Yeah, seat's cool. The profile of the bike is nice. This is, you know, this is kind of what I like to see. You know, if it had a Springer, it'd be awesome. But the profile, the style of the bike, the lines, that's what I like to see on a classic chopper. He had decent bars on it before. Yeah, it's a cool bike, man. Does he got front brakes on it? On the old picture, it looked like he did. I don't know if he doesn't look like he has brakes on it on the new pictures. Maybe it does. It's hard to tell. Oh yeah, I see the bar got bent. Oh, so I thought it was a Z bar. It's a fucking T bar, and it just got bent to living shit. Yeah, I mean, you have to check the front. Yeah, I can, honestly, this is something I could fuck with for sure. Because even if the front end's fucked up, I'll rip it off and, you know, either make a Springer or a girder or find one. And then make it like a full, legit, decent bike. Decent chopper. It's got discs in the back. It's good for stopping. Yeah, it looks like I don't think there's a front brake. Yeah, this guy's the real. All I needed was a Springer. Yeah, this is, for someone like me, this isn't anything serious. I'd fucking rip the front end off. I'd make my own handlebars. Either build a front end or find one, and then put it back on the road. As long as the engine, well, he said something about the primary. I guess I'd have to check that, but it doesn't seem that crazy. I don't see that much damage really. So yeah, this is. I'm gonna have to contact this guy. This is. I'd probably knock him down a little bit. He's got problems, but this is definitely a quick project that I can mess with. I kind of like the pink tank. I don't know why. I'm not like a pink guy, but it looks cool. It stands out. So yeah, I think that's it for this time. All the peeps, go out, ride bikes, buy bikes, work on bikes, build your own shit, be unique, don't be like everyone else in this world. Think for yourself. Till next time. Peace.